I always come live and I share something that's so important right now, guys. It's a lot of people struggling right now with the job market being the way it is. And that's why I come live to talk about this. So when you're coming in here, let me know where you guys are coming in from. I normally go 11 o'clock every day, but today I had to attend a graduation, so I thought I'd just pop in. We're gonna see if this live is gonna be popping today. If not, I may come back on here live later on this evening. We will see. All right, so let me know who's on here when you're joining me. Let me know you're here, please. I appreciate it. Melissa Ann, hi, how are you? I came on the live late today. I had to attend my great nephew's graduation this morning. But I never miss a live, guys, unless I'm definitely ill. I will be here in your face. Hi, everybody. Welcome into my live. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Thank you for the love, Miss Melissa Ann. Thank you so much. If you guys are new to me too, if you'll do me a favor when you're coming in, smash the follow button. We're going to see how this one goes today, Melissa Ann. Because if I don't get enough people on here today, I might have to go this evening. We're going to see. Because I know when I switch my times up, it messes up with the algorithm. So we're going to see. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. How are you guys? Gracie. Is it Gracie? Kit Kat. Hi, that's a cute name, Kit Kat. I like that. Welcome in, guys. Happy Thursday. Let me make sure my live is rocking over here. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome. I haven't forgotten about you. Let me know when you guys are on here. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me make sure my YouTube is rocking over here too, right? Let me know, guys. Engagement is so important to me on my lives. Why? Because I'm going to give you guys a lot of value. I'm going to give you guys something to take home and look at for free today. But I also teach a little bit on my lives. I share something that's very important with you. And then I provide you with something to go and see if it's something you want to do. Okay, guys? This is so important right now to me. I got to help a lot of people. The struggle is real, as you can see on my screen over here. Hi, guys, 22 of you on the YT. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know where you're coming in from. State, please. Country, please. Susie, hello. How are you? Come on, guys. Show your girl some love, please. Let's see. Your forehead is brighter than my future. Amen. Amen. And it will stay brighter. I love it. I love it, guys. Social media cracks me up. Susie, I think I said hi to you already. Guys, people are so funny. Like, you have nothing better to do than criticize somebody on a live. Like, can you get a life? Can you get a life? I got to crack myself up sometimes. There was a time when that stuff would bother me, but I don't care. I just have to come back at them a little bit. Gracie, I love it. Hello, Gracie, Crystal, how are you guys today? Welcome to my live. Manuela Vincent here. Miss Kim, I am from Virginia, United States of America. Lisa says that she's from Texas. Welcome, Lisa. First time on my live? Anybody first time? If it is, put one down in the chat for me. First time on my live? Let me know. How to, that I don't know what that says. I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to answer those kind of negative comments. Lisa says, yes, she's new. Sophie, yes. Guys, I come and talk about the same thing pretty much every day because I want to help people on social media. I'm not here to show you where I live. I'm not here to dance on this platform. But I can tell you this. Social media pays my bill. Social media pays my bills. That's why I have to share this with people. All right. I don't need a job anymore because thank God I found somebody on social media that taught me a different way, a better way. That's why I come live and talk about it. All right. So we're going to kick this thing off. Thank you guys for being here. If you're coming in, make sure you smash the follow button over here on the TT. If you're new to me over here, hit that subscribe button. I late today. I usually come on at 11 a.m., but today I had to go to my great nephew's high school graduation. Then my daughter's graduating high school next week. It's a busy month, guys. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Happy June. Happy Thursday. All the things. Okay. So a little bit about me, guys. My name is Manuela Vincent, and I used to work in a corporate job. I'm telling you guys my story real quick. I worked in a corporate job for 20 years. I am now 53. At the age of 52, I got laid off of my job. I went to college. My mama and daddy told me, they said, go to school, come out of there, get those degrees, get that education, go get a good job. You stay in that job for 30, 40 years, and then you're going to come out and you're going to have a beautiful retirement. Didn't work out that way for me. I'm sure maybe some of you are going through that right now. I don't want that to be true, but it's the facts. It's the way the world is moving right now, right? A lot of you probably first time watching. Hey, Marcy, how are you? Or is it Mercy? Mercy, I'm sorry, Mercy. My eyes are really bad. If you're new to me, Mercy, give me a follow, please. Share the live, double tap the screen, all the great things, guys. Ageism. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, my friend Angela. Ageism is a real thing. I'm currently visiting my husband in Roanoke. Oh, I know where that's at. Well, we're in the Northern Virginia area. We're in the Northern Virginia. Hello, guys over here. I don't mean to ignore you. Please bear with me. I got to go like this constantly. Your parents must be proud. Well, they're passed away. They're passed away, but they were proud I got education. But it gets deeper than that. I got to get through the story, but I like to still chat with you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got to do something real quick. Hold on one second. Oh, I got a person in here I got to block, guys. 1 second over here on the TT. Guys, I block people that try to come in here and scam you guys. I hate scammers. And so I got to make sure you're protected on my live. I've been through Roanoke many a time, Lisa. So I know where that's at. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, guys. Okay, are you guys with me? Hopefully you're with me. You have a family, like you got a family? Yes, I have I have a husband. I've been married almost 30 years, June 22nd. We literally just renewed our vows earlier in the church, in my Catholic church. That was last weekend. I've been busy all this whole month is so crazy, guys. But guess what? I have time freedom. I have financial freedom now. I'm not stuck to a desk, a cubicle, a boss telling me, yeah, you can leave early today. You got to do this, you got to do that. I don't have none of that. That's why I come and talk to you guys. I love my life now. I'm in such a much better place. I'm paying down my debt. I'm doing all kinds of things. Okay, guys. So I'm so happy. So, yes, they're proud of me, but I wish I didn't get those degrees because they only led me to this. And honestly, folks, I wasn't getting paid enough. I was never paid my worth. When you have a job, you're never paid your worth. I want you guys to realize that. You're never paid your worth. The employer is never going to pay you what you're really worth. I don't care how many degrees I've had a bachelor's and a master's, never made enough to make ends meet. Raising three of my kids. Somebody asked me if I have a son. I have two boys. They're adults. One daughter left at home. Thank you so much, Angela. You guys can agree or disagree. I'm not on here for that, but I appreciate you guys. If you're in that right mind space, I love it. That's why I come live. I want to connect with the right people, okay? So, I wish I'd known about this sooner. That's all I'm going to say. You can't regret your life. All you can do is do better from your mistakes. That's what Manuela did, okay? So, thank you guys. What am I talking about? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I've been able to make four-figure days from my phone working 2 hours a day. That's pretty much what I'm going to talk about and how I'm doing it, how I found it. If you want to learn, stick around. All right. If you guys want to learn about what I'm doing, stick around. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you don't got the patience or the time, keep it moving. It's only for the ones that really want to learn, guys. Okay. I don't have to appease everybody. First and foremost, I speak to my highest power. Thank you. I speak to my highest power, which is the Lord Almighty God, who brought me to this opportunity because he knew I hated my job. He knew that door was going to have to close. Amen. Amen. For real. Okay. So I got to be vulnerable with you guys today. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to be vulnerable. I would love it if you're vulnerable with me. This is a safe space for you guys. And when I see people in my chat attacking, I block. So be vulnerable with me, guys. Okay. So look, I went ahead when I got laid off. I didn't have a savings or retirement. I had no plan B. Okay. I didn't know what was going to come next, but I knew I believe in God. I knew He had a plan for me. You ever heard that saying? God has a plan, God's plan. I always prayed to God when I was having the best time of my life and when I was down in the bottom, the darkness. You always have to do that, okay? So I used to cry, guys, when I was at my job. My boss was treating me miserably. And this is the thing. Some people were like, "Why didn't you quit?" Well, if I would have done that, my husband's a blue collar worker. We would have been hurting real bad. 3 kids through the years. We were evicted several times, even with us both working. It's been hard, folks. Okay, I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. We've been homeless twice. We've had to go to food banks many times. And so then why my plans are getting worse? Because you're not praying hard enough. And guess what? Let me tell you something else, guys. God gives you what you need at the right timing, not your time, His time. That's how God works. Does anybody believe that? Say amen in the chat because it's facts. If you don't read your Bible, you need to get in the Bible. Exactly. God's timing. Amen. That's facts. I've been through it. I know. And He won't give you too much where you can't get out of it either. Have y'all noticed that? He's not going to let you go starving. He's not going to let you be without a home. He don't give you too much where you can't bear it. So I've lived through a lot. Okay, and I came out on the better end of things. Let me just tell you, okay? So let me keep going, guys. I don't want to be here taking up your time too long. I usually say about an hour on my lives, give or take. So stay with me. He's an on-time God. Amen, Angela. Amen to that. I love it. So look, broke, husband busting his butt, 2 jobs to keep us barely afloat, eviction notice on the door, trying to feed my babies, all the stuff, right? So I've been, even when I lost my job from the layoff, it was still hard, but I've always been through it, even with the job. That's why I tell you guys, jobs don't care. They really don't. They want to put you in there and make you feel like, well, she's never going to leave. He's never going to leave. We got you. We got you. That's facts. We got you. You ain't going nowhere. Even if we only pay you a little bit of income, you ain't going nowhere. What you got better to do? That's how the job system's meant to be. Okay? You are just a number. Exactly. I love it, D Silva. You're exactly right. You're just a number. It's a matter of time, guys. You see, I have layoff up here. It's only a matter of time when your job is going to be gone. I hate to tell you that. And maybe you're going to hate me for it, but I'm not on here to appease you. I'm just telling you facts. So this is why I come live because I want you to get your stuff in order. I came out of there with nothing. And now I'm here stressed, overwhelmed. How am I going to keep up with this? I got to help my husband pay the bills. I don't want to get in arguments every day. I got to do this. I got to do that. Whoo, boy. Tossing and turning in the evenings, stressing out, headaches. I've been through everything, okay? So I tried to look for some jobs, guys. I did because people were like, why don't you go try to find another job? You go find another job. I did it. Nobody was calling me back, though, guys. Nobody was calling me back. Are you guys going through that right now? Please be vulnerable with me because I know I wasn't the only one. I know I can't be the only one. If you're on my live, 60 some people on here watching, maybe somewhere on the outside of the room. Anybody, are you going through it? Thank you, Sophie, for being vulnerable with me. Thank you, Jacinia, for being vulnerable with you. For being vulnerable with me. I appreciate you guys. That's why I come live and talk about it. Some people are embarrassed to talk about this stuff. This is real life. This is major stuff going on. I'm going through that right now, Jacinia said. Okay, so I just want you to know you're not alone. Don't give up. Don't give up, right? What I'm going to tell you today, though, is guys, if you are continuing to look for jobs and you're struggling with finances and you're trying to, yes, work for 20 years now in chemo treatment, I'm so sorry to hear that, Eileen. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes we feel like we can't get a break. I know that feeling too. It's like one thing after another. I believe that is God's test too, though. I mean, you could take that for what it is. I do believe God does test us in ways, you know? So he wants to see how you can get through it. Well, I started looking for the jobs. Nobody was calling me back, like you guys said. And I got tired of that because that's not going to help me. And you can pray. I'm all about prayer. I prayed, I asked people, I went here, I went there. And let me tell you something. You would think your closest friends, your ex co-workers, your family members, they're all going to come and save you. No. When you're down in your luck, they're the ones that kick you down. Laid off at 55 with a company for 18 years. That's crazy. 20 years here, Lydia. So I know you always think that they're the people that are going to support you the most. Hey, you need a hand? Hey, how's that job searching going? Can I help you? Can I? No. That's why I say the only one's going to help you and save you is you and God. Praying to God, but you got to do something for yourself. This is where the turn happened for me, guys. Okay, are you ready for this? So I knew no one was coming to help me. Unemployment ended. It only goes so far. I went to social media of all things. You would think, well, that's kind of crazy. Well, most of us do that because we're looking for a distraction, right? We're looking for something. The jobs wasn't helping me. I had to find a way. I needed to do something. So I started Googling everything. How can I work from home, remote? Anybody else doing that? Anybody else do that? Put two in the chat if you want to be vulnerable with me. Are you like Googling stuff? And maybe perhaps you're seeing other people making money and they're showing you right on their phone, or you come across the post and you're like, how are they doing this? Good Lord. All the twos coming in here, guys. Again, I'm being vulnerable with you. Well, I wanted to do it too, but I don't know what they do to do that. And I am an older woman. I'm not an influence. I'm not an influencer. I don't have a big following. I don't want to do all that. I wouldn't even know where to start. Well, I happen to be on the book of faces because you got to watch your words over here, right, guys? Yes, I see a lot of twos and yeses and hearts over here. Thank you guys for hanging in with me. Listen, I saw this lady's post on social media on my book of faces, and it just said something like she was working 2 hours a day. Yeah, I try to preach. I don't want to be too preachy, but I need to tell you all things. Yes, I'm doing that. I'm 50 and been looking for jobs. I have friends who out of work 3 years. 3 years. Is that crazy? And they still not doing nothing else. They refuse to look outside the box. I'm going to tell you something. You got to. You got to pivot, guys. I'm not saying go and get another part-time job, 3, 4 jobs. No, 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 no. But there are other ways to make an income. And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, right? So I found that lady, God bless her heart. I don't even know if I don't know where she's at now. She said she uses her phone, works 2 hours a day, and she makes $600. She made $600 in one day. She showed it on a post. It wasn't a video. I went to her page and I asked her, how can I get more information about this? Okay. And I did that because I'm desperate. I have no other options. We get to that point. No one's helping us. Family ain't helping us. Jobs ain't calling us back. But we got to provide. I have kids. I got to help my husband. So I asked that lady and she gave me her email. She sent me to a blueprint. Fast forward, I'm in this 2 years now, and I'm making four-figure days with my phone from what it's taught me. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. She literally just gave me her email. It's a blueprint. It's free information. So I'm going to ask you guys today, and I'm not going to give it to you unless you want it, because I don't have to chase or beg anybody to get this information. But this is why I show up. First, you must be following me, number one, if you're interested. Okay, I'm going to give you some free information today. You must smash the follow button or the subscribe button over here. That's your first step. Next step, if you want this free blueprint from me, can you put the number 3 down in the chat for me? Put the number 3, engage with me, folks. Share the live, tap the screen, get these likes up, because I'm going to share with you something that's changed my life completely. It's allowed me to do my vows in the church. It's allowed me, my daughter's going to college. It's allowed me to pay down debt that I've accrued when I had a job. It's allowed me to now save for my retirement. I never could do it when I had a job. I didn't have enough income to do it with. Okay. So for those who are asking me for the blueprint, you're putting 3, you're typing blueprint, me, whatever that is. What you need to do, if you're on the TikTok, you're going to go hit this contact me button right here. If you don't want to do that, the fastest way, if you don't want to give me time to get back to you, you can actually hit my little face in the corner on the top. There's a website up there. There's a website up there. You got to go to the website, click it, enter your email address because I'm going to be emailing you some information. The next way, if you see a little orange envelope on your left corner of your screen, that's another way to contact me. Guys, when I'm off for the live, you're not going to see me. So I need to make sure you're following these things. Follow me, okay? Hit the contact me button on the TikTok or go here or the link in my bio and double tap the screen, guys. Share this live out. Share the live out, please. I want to help people, all right? We're going to get into some stuff today. You guys got it over here? I don't think you do. Let me get it up for you. Did I give it to you guys on the YouTube? I don't know. Let me know. I'm a little all over the place this morning. Thank you guys for the hearts, the shares, the likes. Guys, stick with me. Stick with me. I know I'm a little bit slow. I am 53, menopause brain like no other. But I still love to go live. I want to help people every day as I can. I believe God called me to do this, okay? So that blueprint, if you guys still need it, put me. I know there's people that keep coming in and out of the live, so I don't know. If you still need it, make sure you tap my face, double tap. Mimi, Angela, Janie, you guys, you can go here. This is faster. If you double tap my face, I got a website up there. That's the fastest. Or if you want to DM me, I'll give you a personal voice clip when I'm done with the live. You can contact me on the contact me button, or there's an orange envelope over here. Don't put your email here. Rosa, don't put your email here. First, I won't be able to go back and find it. I need you to go into my DMs now, Rosa. You could either hit this little orange envelope here or double tap my face, Rosa, Miss Rosa, or contact me. Private, not for social media to get it. Okay, did you get in there? Angela, did you get in there? Did it take you to my DMs? Hopefully it did. And then, or you can go right here. Somebody's doing something crazy over here. I can't see what it's saying. All right, guys, next step. Now that you guys are following me, you requested the blueprint. Now, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Okay, now you got to go check your email. You don't got to do it right now. Give yourself 5 minutes. Sometimes it ends up in your spam, your junk, your promotion. If you don't see it in your main inbox, that means it hit your spam, junk, or promotion folder. But when you did that right away, if you did it the right way, you entered your email and your name, you're going to see 2 videos pop up. If you missed it, you're going to get it in that email. That's why I say you can go back and look at the email later if you want to, because we're going to get into some stuff today. Okay, guys? What's going on over here? How many acres? I don't know what that person's talking about. Okay, did you guys get my blueprint over here? Let me know in the chat. Something weird going on over here. It's like disappearing on me. On the white? Okay. Wait, Angela, you didn't get it yet? So give it time. It may take like 5 minutes, but you got to go make sure you get it. You know why I tell you that? Because if you don't see that first email, you're not going to know what this is all about. You're not going to have time to go look at it. You're going to be like, what was she talking about? Everything's in there. I technically don't even have to explain it to you guys. That does it all. But I go a little deeper on my lives, okay? So let's get into it. Give it some time. By the end of my life, if you still don't see it, tell me in my chat, okay? All right. So we're going to get going in this, okay? So when I looked at that blueprint, that blueprint taught me everything I needed. It's an online class. It's an online class. It's a business. It's teaching you how to build your own business online, but it's a class. It's an ecosystem. It has everything in one place. You're not going over here. You're not going back to college. You don't have to listen to no professors. You don't got to spend 100K in student loan debt because that's what I acquired with them 2 degrees. You don't have to do all that. It's more affordable. The question I get is, will it cost me? Yes. Why? Because it's a class. Any kind of education is going to cost you. Chances are likely when you guys got into your career, you went to college, or maybe you had to do a skill for trade, whatever it is, that's not free, guys, unless your state is paying it or your government. So right here, guys, what we have is an online class. that you're going to tap into every single day. You don't got to be there all day. If you work a job, it's perfect. Nooks and crannies of your day. You don't got a set time where you got to get into the class and be like, okay, professor. It's not like that. It's all interactive training. But this is what I love about it. What I love about it the most is that you can learn and earn. Who likes that idea? Put me in the chat if you like that. Because I know at college that's not the case. You got to get through all the education before you even hope to pray to get into your job. That's the difference. Marty says me, Tia. Is it T? Me? You guys don't know. I'm so surprised that I was able to find this. This right here has been around since the 90s, and I graduated high school in 92. So I'm aging myself. And I wish I'd known about it, okay? It's literally digital education. Digital education. You can get a degree online now. You can get any kind of education online. It's so convenient. You can get on there when you want to. But when it comes to this, when I say digital, I mean you don't have no textbooks. You're going to hop on a quick class here and there, maybe a 5-minute video you'll watch in your time. It's going to literally walk you step by step every single day how to build the online business. And that's what I have. I have an online business, so I don't need to get a job anymore. I have an online business that runs for me 24/7. This class taught me that. There's 5 classes. That blueprint's going to break it out, but I want to talk about those 5 classes. Do you guys want to hear about these 5 classes? Put yes in the chat for me if you want me to go through it, or do you rather just read it yourself? I like to share, guys. I'm transparent on my live with you, and that's why. So Mercy says yes. Janie says yes. OC Girl says yes. Marty says yes. Okay, awesome, guys. Okay. So each of these classes, you got to think of them. Each of these classes, you got to think of them as a level of education. There's 5 of them. Each one is going to teach you a level, and also you're going to be able to earn from that level. So what does that mean? Okay? And let me take it back a little bit. When I said digital, remember I said you don't need to have textbooks here? It's electronic. So meaning when you get the class, you buy the class you want, it goes downloaded and it gets emailed right to you. It's not going to be a physical product. I want y'all to understand that. That's why it's brilliant. You don't ship anything out to anybody. There's no overhead. It's no drop shipping. I love this. It's amazing. I wish I knew it before I even went to college. I would have been a millionaire by now. Okay. So look, the first level of education I have here is $100. That means you're learning $100 in education to what? Build your online website with the help of the instructions in the training, both live and self-paced. You're going to learn to do copy paste ads. You're going to learn to create some very simple content that attracts people to ask you for the same thing. That's literally what I do every day. I work a 2-hour workday. I'm going to break that down too. So this one right here, I like to think of it as if you need a little income. Let's just say you want to, maybe you're good in your job, folks. I don't know your situation, but maybe you're good and you just want to, maybe I'm talking about the women right now. Maybe you need a little mani-pedi here and there, or maybe you're just wanting to save a little nest egg to the side, whatever that is. That's why this program is $100. It's not going to make you rich. It's not going to leave a legacy, but it could give you the extra income you perhaps need. So you got to be thinking about that as I go through these, okay, guys? So this program's $100, all one time. It's a class, online class with indefinite training. You're never going to stop this till Jesus takes you off the earth, guys. It's always going to be here for you. When you buy it, it's yours forever. Anything that changes, because social media does change, it's always updated in there. Okay. It's not a course. It's a program. It's an interactive program with live training. Okay. So $100, you get to keep 100% profit. When someone buys that from you in your website, you get to keep that. Nobody's taking it from you. We make 100% profit right here. Guys, let me get to this part. So let me mirror my thing. Like I like to show, I'm a visual learner, but let me show you this real quick. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So we got the products. We're talking about the products right now. There's 5 of them. They each pay you 100% profit. That's why I put the smiley face. There's nothing else out here like that. You know, you guys might hear of affiliate, other programs. I don't know who's on my live who's familiar with digital affiliate. If you are, let me know because I like to know who I'm talking to as well. But like affiliate is like something that gets referred, you refer, yes, Angela knows. When you refer somebody to something, maybe you'll make a little percentage of it. TikTok shop affiliate. TikTok shop affiliate. I looked at how much they make and it's crazy. It's nothing. It's not enough for me to pay my bills on. I have that here. I do that on the side as well, but this pays my rent and my major bills because I get 100% profit. And wait till I finish going through these real quick, okay? So that $100 program, you get started with that. It's going to teach you a little bit of education. You can make $100 off of that. We're going to go up. The next program I have is 300 bucks. That means you get to get deposits of 300 and also 100, depending on who comes into your website. They might want that $300 program or they might want that 100. You get to earn every dime every time right away. As soon as they buy it and download it, you get the income from that. That's yours. That's your payday. Okay? This is what's keeping me out of the jobs, guys. I'm telling you, I'm not done yet. There's 5 programs. Stay tuned. The next program is 600 bucks. Again, each of these is a different title. So this one in the bottom is called the Launch Pad. The second one, the 300, is called the Passive Daily Blueprint. The third one here, this $600 program is called the Digital Mastery Program. This is a $600 program, but you're getting 3 income streams and the ability to make $600 deposits over and over again. You're learning more. Do you see this? You're learning, and you get to earn more with each program. Now, for instance, Angela, if she came in at that one, she's going to have all 3 of these on her website. All 3 of these are going to be on our website for anybody can buy any one of those at any time. We're going to go up. This program is 900 bucks. It's called the Legacy Builder program. This one right here helps you to leave a legacy because the amount of income that you're going to start to bring in. $900 paydays, guys, deposits of 900. That's beautiful. That's where I started. That's where I started back in 2024 when I got laid off, guys. $900 program, many $900 deposits. So you're going to have 4 income streams. If you calculate that, that's 328K a year. That's not chump change. I never even made 6 figures in my job. Anybody here? Maybe you need to replace your income, guys. I don't know. How about we do this real quick? How could $500 a month extra help you? Put 500 in the chat. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. How could $500? Oops, 1 second. I got a live restricted something. 1 second. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable. What did I do? Did I do anything, guys? Please. Did I do anything to offend you? I apologize. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. What's going on right here? No, that's weird. TikTok's funny. Don't put 50, Janie. I think 500 you meant to say. Okay, guys, if 5, you said 50 would help you. Let's go bigger. Can we now put a 4-figure number in there? Guys, put a 4-figure number in the chat. Let's go bigger. Let's put give me a 4-figure number that would help you out per month. If you're vulnerable, only if you're vulnerable and you're comfortable. I want to help y'all out because this is what this is doing for me. I like it. 4,000 is great. Anybody else? Come on. Let's not be shy. Like, I want y'all to go big or go home. Like, for me, I needed to at least replace my income that I lost, which was about 5,000 a month. I've been able to do that plus more here. Somebody said 4,000. April said 4,000. 4,000, Janie. You guys are on the right track. Okay, so I just want you to know when you go up these program levels, these higher programs are allowing us to be able to make that type of income. 3,000, so doable here, Marty. That's a good number. Hey, Marty, let me get to the top program and then I'm going to tell you how you can get to that. Cuz I don't sugarcoat on my life. I'm real. Okay, let me show you. So right now I upgraded. My last program is 1,400 bucks, guys. You asked me how did you make 1,400? Yesterday morning I was doing a newsletter cuz I'm a business lady now. I'm online. I was doing my newsletter for my email list. Yes, you have to be. I am. Anybody keeps coming back to my lives knows that about me. I had a $1,400 sale pop in. I wasn't on the phone with anybody. I wasn't on the computer chatting with anybody. And I got a $1,400 sale. I will show you that in a couple minutes. I'm going to show you because people want to see documentation, right? So that $1,400 program level, guys, that's allowed me to achieve a lot of things here. I upgraded from the 9 to the 14. That top program gives you a lot of education, but it also gives you 10 income streams. Not one, not two, not three, not four, 10. It comes with 5 programs in English and 5 in Spanish. Doesn't mean you got to speak Spanish. We got Spanish community coming into this. We're global. So this program gives you advanced AI training. It gives you TikTok shop training if you want to do that. It gives you UGC training. It gives you brand deal training. It gives you so much, but the ability to make $1,400 sales, good Lord. That's helped me so much here. I'm so thankful to God. I'm thankful for that lady that brought me to the information, okay? So, Marty, I want to answer your question real quick. I have it on my board actually. 2 of those $1,400 sales, Marty, will get you what you need. This is why I came all the way in. 2 of those $1,400 sale, well near it. That's 2,800. I pause because I want you to understand the power of it. Okay. And it's not hard to do when I break it down for you. I'm someone who came from corporate America. I was behind the scenes, introvert like no other. I never thought I'd be able to come on social media talk about this stuff. I never thought I'd be in the front of the camera. And by the way, if there's any other introverts on here who are shy, who say I don't want to be in front of the camera, you don't have to be to make money here. That's the best thing about this. There's so many ways to do this. Faceless. I didn't even go live in my first 6 months of doing this. You are Marty, okay? So you're going to probably lead with that faceless brand for yourself. And we teach you that here. We have UGC too. UGC is when you take a selfie for a product and that company will pay you. You don't even have to post all over social media. Guys, I want you to know this is not complicated. I'm telling you from being my age, never knowing anything about this digital space. This is why I've been able to do these 4 figures, guys. Okay. But you got to understand, depending on what level you come in at, that's the one you got to push for. That's the one you got to go all in for. But the reason the 1,400 is so amazing, and it is my top seller, by the way, is because you're getting more education. You're getting more one-on-one with the lady who created it. Oh, and I didn't even say that yet. I didn't create any of this. A millionaire did. She's the lady Michelle O'Neill created all these 5 digital programs based on her own experience. She gave us the master resale rights to it. What does that mean? That means when you buy one, Marty, when you buy anyone, Marty, who else did I talk to? April, any of you, Janie, when you guys buy any of the digital program, all you need is buy is one. When you do that, you now get that license to resell it. That allows us to make the 100% profit. Brilliant. Off of a done for you digital program, I'm getting paid. When someone literally goes to my website, they see the 5 programs. They pick which one they like. They download it. Cha-ching, on my phone, I get notified. Okay? That's how these work. That's how I get paid. That's how I'm not in a job anymore. This pays me more than my job ever did. But you got to be open and receptive to learn. You got to be coachable and consistent. You're not going to come into this thinking it is a get rich quick scheme, because it is a business. You cannot treat this like a hobby. I tell everybody before you even join, don't buy the program if you're not going to do anything with it. Please don't waste your money. I had a goal. I got to retire my husband by the end of the year. My first weekend, this guy's, I paid the $900 program when I got started. And I did it on a payment plan. We got those. So don't freak out about that either. I didn't have 900 on a credit card. I was maxed out, trying to keep up with the everyday, couldn't afford jack. Nobody was going to lend me that money. I didn't have a job. I did it on a payment plan. I have Afterpay or Klarna on my website. Matter of fact, the majority of my customers, my clients, they do it that way. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame on that. Who has that kind of income just lying around? Most people don't. Okay? So I want you to know you got to commit. Am I speaking your language, Marty? I hope so. I'm honest. I'm transparent. I got to be real with you. You're going to have to come in here and do some work, Marty. It's a business. Yes, it's a business, right? Some people don't get it. So if anybody's on my live watching me right now, again, I got to be bold and transparent. If you were looking for a get rich quick scheme, this is not it. I'm not a recruiter. By the way, let me just knock these things out. This is not an MLM. That's multi-level marketing. No. When you get paid 1,400, Marty, that is all yours. That's 100% profit to your bank account, not mine. That's what MLMs do. They split, affiliate split, 100% profit, Marty. Okay. So I just need you to be clear on that. You're putting your effort into it for your paydays here. When a new customer comes in, buys from you, Marty, that's yours. You can do what you wish with it. All right, so we're going to keep going. Those are the 5 digital programs. Are there any questions about those at all before I move on? And remember, if you didn't get the blueprint, anybody still need my email? Ask me. You need the email? Put email in the chat. Anybody still need it? Anybody before I move on? If you still didn't get that blueprint, let me know. Be honest with me now while I'm on my live, because I want to make sure you get everything. You still need the email, Mercy. So Mercy, what you got to do is double tap my face up here. You see in the corner, my website's up there. You got to go to the link. Angela's got it. Okay, awesome. You go to the link and you put your email and your name. That's the quickest way, Mercy. Or if you want to DM me, you can go here to this contact me button, or you can go to the corner over here and there's a little orange envelope with the arrow. That's another way to get to me. But for those of you who are messaging me in my DM, give me some time. I got to go back through and respond to you. But right away, you're going to get my website in there. So please look for that. It's going to say Manuela Vincent. Look, manuelavincent.com. That's my website. You got to go there, enter your email right into that website. Wait, and then you're going to get the information. Okay, we're all good, I think. Angela has it. Okay, we're going to keep moving on. All right. What else do you guys get with this? Not only are you getting all that education, you're getting live and interactive training. You got me as a coach. You got all this stuff here. And you can do this on your time, at your leisure. I don't, what's the word I'm trying to say? I wouldn't suggest you sit on it, especially if you want to build up that income. You want to get started right away when you start. When I bought the program, that's what I was going to say. When I bought my $900 program at the time, I recouped it in a week because I wasn't playing. I literally got my website up. The website is pretty much done for you. You got to connect a couple things. It's not hard. And there's tutorials back here. And if you get stuck, we have a whole tech support team that'll help you. But I hooked it up and I went to work. I'm going to get into that in a minute, where we got to do the work, okay? This right here is called automation. That does 98% of the work for us. I love it. This comes with all of you guys' system. When you buy your program, no matter which one you come in at, you're going to get this. It's called the Freedom Machine. Automation is going to be your best friend. It's what every single one of you who put your email in, you came here to this capture page. It's already done for you. It's already set up. You got to just connect a couple things. How do you want to get paid? You want to get paid by PayPal, direct deposit. I think there's a feature that goes right to your bank account, Stripe, or Square. Okay, those are payment options, and it's all back there. It's going to show you how to get it all in there. Don't worry about that. I just say you got to get paid. So the customers are going to pay you directly through that system, this system. So you guys went ahead and put your email into the CP. That's a capture page. My face is in the front. Your face is going to be there. You're going to change it. You're going to ask for their email. And then they go ahead and do that. When they do that, they're now in your automated system. And now they're going to get emailed that blueprint that I told you guys you were going to get from me. Some of you got it. I don't know who else didn't get it. Let me know that you got it, please. Or you can respond to the email and say, I got it, Manuela. I love that. Okay. I don't want you guys to get lost. Next. Also, Mercy, whoever got the blueprint, make sure you're following me, please, so you can come back on my lives, ask me anything. Once you're in here, I got my customers come on here still talking to me. Okay? Look, next you're going to get emails. There's already 15 pre-written emails in here for you, already done for you by the Millionaire Mentor. They convert very well. That's what's giving us the sales too. This right here does 98% of the work for you. Now we're going to get into the good part. I got to write this down. I got to do this because I like this part. This right here excites me. Let me ask you guys a question though, real quick. I want to see what you're remembering. So if each of these programs all require the same effort, all of them do. Each one's going to give you more education, but you're all going to do the 2-hour workday. Yeah, 2 hours. The $100, the $300, the 6, the 9, the 14. If they all require the same amount of effort, I know who's listening too. I know about 2 people are going to say the right answer. Which one do you think is my bestseller right now? If they all require the same effort, is it the 1? Is it the 3? Is it the 6? Is it the 9? Or is it the $1,400 program? If they all require the same effort, which one do you think is my bestseller at this time? I always get one of 2 answers. Mercy. Hold on 1 second, Mercy. 1 second, 1 second. People are listening on here. People are listening on here today. I appreciate you. Yes, you're correct. Marty's correct. Marty's correct. You guys were listening because it's all the same effort, guys. There's no difference. It's just up to you how much education you want to get into and how much you want to learn how to earn. That's the difference. That's the only difference between the levels. Seriously. The higher you go, the more you learn. The higher you go, the more you earn. That's literally how this works, okay? So, let's go here. I'm going to do this real quick. So, let's just say Marty says, "Well, I want to just check it out. I'm going to try this $100 program, Manuela. I want to see what it's all about first. I'm going to come on in." Yes, Janice. Thank you. Or is it Janie? I'm sorry I called you Janice. Janie, you're absolutely correct. 1,400 is my top seller right now because it gives you the most education and the more income earning potential, okay? So let's just go here. I'm going to use you guys' names because you guys are my most engaged people here. Marty says he wants to come in, let's just say with a $100 program. He wants to see what it's all about. Okay. And so he's going to get in there. He's going to buy the program. He downloads it. Manuela receives $100, right? Now, Marty has that $100 program. He's going to go ahead and set up his website real quick. And he's going to start doing the next part when I get into it. I'm not there yet. But now he's going to be able to make $100 sales over and over and over again. That's not bad. You guys have to pick which one makes sense to you from a financial perspective, okay? But you can always start low and then upgrade whenever you want to. You pay the difference. I'm sorry, Marty. I just assumed that and I apologize. Marty. Okay. Marty. Okay. Next. Well, Janie, let's pick another person on here. Janie, she says she wants to go for the 300. I want to go a little bit bigger, she says, Manuela. I want to go a little bit bigger. I want to see if I can get these $300 sales and $100 sales coming in. That could help me out a lot. That literally is a six-figure income if you times that times 365. That's a six-figure income. We could do something with this. $300 sales ain't bad. Even if I got two of those a week, maybe. Two of those a week, right? That ain't bad. Let me see. Let me calculate that myself. So many people have started at that one. So many people have started at that one. It just depends on what your income goals are, right? So let's just say 300 times 2 and times 4 and that's about 2,000 a month. Maybe she needs that. Maybe that's extra or maybe that can help her some way, okay? So we're going to come in there, right? Who else can I talk to today? Hold on, let me pick another name. I got Janie. Mercy. Okay, now Mercy says, "Oh, I'm going to come in. I'm going to go try the $600 program." Cuz at the $600 program, guys, that's where you get where do we get the buyers? I'm going to go into that, Mercy. It's in the next part. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to be there in a minute, okay? All of that, though, is in the blueprint if you want to go read it, but I like to explain it all my life. So this one here, $600 level, is where you start to stack multiple income streams. That's why this one is a good one. At the $600 level, we ain't playing with income now. We're starting to stack. This is where UGC starts. UGC is that user generated content where now you can do brands and you can take photos and selfies and get paid. So that's the sweet spot, I guess you could say. 600. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Now, someone else on here. I don't know who else is on here. I'm just gonna say you decided to come in at the $900 program. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, right? That's 328K a year. This is where we get to 10K months when we do this right. This is where we get to 10K months. So that's why I started there. That's why I started at that $900. I have a lot to do. So I started there. And then came the 1400, like maybe 5, 6 months later, and I upgraded. Now here we go. Now we're talking. Now we got that $1,400 program coming in. We want to go big or go home. That's why Manuela upgraded, and those hit differently. Believe me, when you're just doing what you do, and those pop in. I made my first $900 sale while I was in bed, by the way. I've had several moments where I was in bed and I've had sales come in. I had another $1,400 sale come in while I was in bed. It's like the craziest times this stuff happens to you. Okay? All right. So we're good on this. We just need to now take this back and we got to decide, hey, we got to evaluate where we see ourselves. How much do we need for our financial situation? Are we trying to leave our job? Do we want to have a nest egg? Do we need retirement money? What are we talking about? That's where you guys got to go back and do some homework for yourself. And you got to decide which one makes sense for you to start with. And then we got to get you started and we got to recoup your investment. That's what happened to me in a week. We have something called launch to profit in 7 days here. That's what I followed. That's why I got my investment back. You got to be willing to put in the training. You got to be willing to put in the consistency and the training. Now, to my question for Mrs. Mercy. Mrs. Mercy, are you here? Where do we get the buyers? Okay. So with the buyers, guys, let me just tell you, and this is what shocks people too. You don't have to pay for any ads. I didn't have that income to do that. The lady who created this wanted us to do this organically. What does that mean? No paid. No paid. The only thing y'all should be paying for is your program, your one-time website fee, because they're going to create it for you and set it up for you. And then you're going to have to get a domain, like I have manuelavincent.com. That's like 20 a year. That's it. But once you start and you pay your website, you pay your one-time website and your program, that's it. No monthly memberships. Okay. So good. This is how we get discovered. Your question is about the discovery. How is people finding us? How is people finding us? This is what I love about this. Okay. We have a strategy we use, and it's called the 2-hour workday. And I'm going to write it down for you guys, okay? Every single one of us does this. If you come to me and say, I don't got 2 hours, you don't got to do all 2 hours at the same time. You can split it up. I had to go to my great nephew's graduation this morning. I have content ready to go. It's batched. I just got to slap some text on it and go. So I'm good with that. We teach you how to do all that. But what I'm trying to tell you is I didn't have to do everything this morning. I do my 2 hours around my lifestyle. So, like, for instance, my 1 hour would be considered this live. You don't got to go live. You're just going to do what I'm going to tell you right now. There's so many options to do this. Okay. This is how we're attracting people, though. What is really attracting them is going to be your story. Your story. Okay. But what you got to do first is you got to go out here in these internet social media streets, and you're going to spend 1 hour a day. And this blueprint tells you all that, by the way. You're going to create 3 pieces of content. That's how we're getting the organic traffic, Mercy. That's how we get the organic traffic so we don't got to pay it. I'm not paying for ads. I don't need to. I've made very good here with just doing what I do. So we're going to teach you how to create 3 short form videos or pieces of content, how you choose. I choose video because video is hot and it's easy to do a video. I can literally get on here right now and do a 7-second video. If you guys go check my page, you can see what I'm talking about. I'd have a cup of coffee in my hand and I'm just looking at the screen and I'm being vulnerable. I'm just looking at the screen. You can't talk in a 7-second video. And I'm going to put something like this up because that's my story, Mercy. That's my story, Marty. You guys have been on my live this afternoon because something I said, maybe this relates to you. Maybe you're burnt out in your job. Maybe you're tired of working for somebody. Maybe that's your story, Mercy. I don't know. That's what you're going to put on the screen. It's called a hook. We teach you about these. These hooks have to be quick and to the point. If you're not capturing people on a video or in a piece of content within the first 3 seconds, you're going to lose people. So I'm here with my coffee. I'm looking at the screen and I have this on the top. Laid off at 52, and this is why I stopped looking for a job. That's going to intrigue someone to wonder, what is she doing? What is he doing? Let me listen to her video. Let me watch what she's talking about. From there on the screen, on a 7-second and a 30-second video, you can't talk. That's why I love them. It's like B-roll. So you can literally just put text on the screen and you can just share a little bit about what happened to you. Clearly from the heading, that's what happened to me. But now I got to go a little bit deep. Not years back. I just tell people like this, right? If you're new to me, welcome. My name's Manuela. This is something I would say in a 1-minute video, but I need to say it, okay? This is what I would put on the screen too. If you're new to me, my name's Manuela, and I lost my corporate job of 20 years at the age of 52. I came out of there with no savings, no retirement, no plan B. I didn't know what I was going to do next. I knew I didn't want to go get another job, but I had to try to find a way to help my husband bring in the income to pay these bills. We still had kids to feed, mouths to feed. So I tried looking, but no jobs would call me back. That's when I stopped. I went online and I found a blueprint. This blueprint taught me how to generate a full-time income with my phone, working just 2 hours a day. And now, thanks to the blueprint and what I've learned here, I'm making anywhere from $100 to $1,400 days with my phone. I'm able to now help my husband pay the bills. We're saving for our retirement. I can be the yes mom I've always wanted to be. And here's what I love about this blueprint, this program, is you don't have to be on phones calling people. You're not going to have to bug your family and friends. And there's no tech skills required to do this. I don't know your situation, but I know if you're struggling, you found me on here, you're struggling, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you were laid off and you think the only way to make an income is from a job. No, not in 2026. I found another way that's kept me out of a job for the last 2 years. Working just 2 hours a day with my phone. Comment blueprint down below, and I'm going to send you over to the step-by-step details. That's what I do every day, guys. Clearly as that. Whether it's typing a little bit of text on the screen, I'm always telling them, go, if you want a copy of the blueprint, I'm having them ask me. I'm not chasing you guys. This is called attraction marketing we're teaching you. So that when people say, I want the blueprint, ready, how are you doing it? Then that's my permission to give it to you. I love this style. It's so easy. This is how I've been able to get customers because I'm not going in people's DM. Hey, I'm throwing you my link. Go ahead, go ahead. I want you to ask me, is there something about me, Manuela, that you're resonating with? Because that's the person I want to do this with. I'm not building a team, it's a customer. Now you're going to buy one of the programs and you're going to get started and you're going to learn the same skill that I've learned. It's education in the digital space. It's going to be $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. It's already $1 billion industry right now. It's not going anywhere. It's not saturated. There's no inventory. It's not a physical product. We make 100% profit here. 1,400 to you, 900 to you, 600 to you, 300 to you, depending on what program you decide to come in at. Your job here literally is this, what I'm teaching you. 1 hour a day, you're going to create 3 pieces of content. Okay? We just talked about, I gave you an example of that. Oops, my board just flipped. 1 second. Okay. Now 30 minutes. Mercy, does that answer your question? I hope so. Does everybody understand what you're going to be doing? I'm literally telling you what you're doing. When you get started here, immediately I email you. I welcome you to the community. We have a community of 60,000 members. I'm going to show you that community in a minute. I welcome you in, I tag you in, and then I'm going to give you an email that's going to say, okay, you're going to go to my Calendly. You're going to set up a one-on-one Zoom with me. We're going to make sure you're right on the right track to get going. You're going to set your website up. That's number 1. And then we're going to make sure that you're going to start this content. Without the content, Mercy, nobody's going to find you. We don't want you having to beg people and chase people. No, but the content is what's driving people to come and ask you to get into your system. And that's what leads to the sales. That's how it does that. That's how we do it here. Okay. Next step. Again, you're in the 2-hour workday, 3 pieces of content for 1 hour. 30 minutes, you're going to do copy paste ads. These are free ads. We give you the sites, you post on them, not job ads. These are ads that are like classifieds where people are looking for ways to make income. They don't want to do a real side hustle. You know, those crazy, I don't want to be on my feet more than I have to. So this is going to tell them this is a business. You're going to come in here. You're going to work 2 hours a day from your phone, and you don't got to go get another job, DoorDashing, Uber Eats, and all this crazy nonsense. We do have a DoorDasher. We've had several DoorDashers join this. This one lady named Paula. Oh, I love her story. She is a homeschooling mama to 5, did DoorDashing in the evening. She was making $1,800 a month, which is nothing. And now she's making $3,000 to $4,000 weeks with this business. And that's all she does. She doesn't got to do anything else. That's what the power of this program teaches you how to do. Another question I get to before I continue on the next 30 minutes is it just another program to sell another program? No. This is teaching you in-demand skills. Guess what, guys? I'm about to do my own ebook. It's going to be a devotional. It's going to be relevant to my layoff and how God is purposefully given this to me. I'm starting to get that together now from what I've learned in this program. You're going to learn so many skills here. But the great thing about this is you don't got to learn everything in a day. You learn things in bite-sized pieces before you can earn as quick as a week. I did. I earned it as quick as a week. Some people 2 weeks. It depends what is your intention with this? What do you need to do? The money is a vehicle. But you got to understand, you got to come and train and you got to learn, and then you're going to implement what they teach you every day. Take it back in the street. Implement 1% better every single day. But this is going to teach you so many things. I'm even starting my own community here. You're going to learn all this stuff, guys. So no, it's great. In the front end, you make the sales, but it's also teaching you about digital everything, online everything. That's what the whole concept of this learning is, this e-learning. in the digital space, okay? So the last 30 minutes is you're going to be responding. You're going to be responding to comments. Remember when I said I always say blueprint? If you want the blueprint, comment blueprint down below or ready, and I'm going to get you over the details, right? You always want to end your videos or your pieces of content with that. So they know what to ask you. If you just do a video and you're saying, oh, well, I lost my job or I was broke and I needed to find another way to replace the income I lost, that's all great and well. But if nobody knows where to get the information, they're not going to do it. You just wasted a video. So every video we're going to teach you has to end with a call to action like that. If you would love to learn what I've been doing for the last 2 years, not to have another job, comment ready down below and I'll send you the details. So now in this last 30 minutes and throughout my day, nooks and crannies, I'm going back to my pieces of content and I'm going and ticked. Look, ready, ready, ready. You guys are amazing. Do you see how you guys are doing? That's what I get on my content. You guys see, you're so funny. Angela said ready, Marty got ready, Mercy got ready. You guys all got the blueprint, right? But this is what I'm telling you. When you see this, that means you're doing it right. You're going to start getting those kind of responses in your content. You still haven't got it, Mercy? Mercy, did you enter your email into my website yet? Oh, are you going to do that now, friend? I want to make sure you got everything. Before I end my live, I got to make sure you got everything. I still got to show you the community. So do you know where to get it, Mercy? Does anybody else need my free blueprint? Put me down in the chat. Me. Please put it down there if you still need it. Anybody? So Mercy, are you waiting till after the live? Okay, Mercy still needs it. Mercy, look, this is where you're going to go get it. You gotta listen to me, guys, okay? I'm gonna do this probably a couple more times and that's it. So you gotta go to my face. This is the quickest way. You see my little face in the left corner? My website's up there. It says, here's your free blueprint of arrows. Hold on. Let me show you real quick. That's the fastest way to get it. But if you want to go and contact me, you can get in my DM. See how it says contact me? You can click that, or there's a little envelope on my screen down on your left side. That's another way to get it. That whatever way is easier for you guys. But let me go to my TikTok real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. Anybody else needs it real quick. Hold on. All right, let me show you guys real quick. Let me turn the camera. Okay, you see this is my account. This is Manuela. I'm live right now. See this little website right here? It says get your free blueprint here. This is what you click. I can't click that. Well, I can. Let me show you. If I click it, it brings my website up. See that, guys? This is what I said. Go and put your email and your name. This is me. This is my face. You guys saw me today. And you just enter your first name and your email right here, guys, in this chat, in this box. Okay. And let me show you what happens when you do that. I'll just email myself real quick just to show you how it works. You click the button and then this is going to pop up. All right. And you're going to see Manuela again telling you my story. You don't got to listen to it if you don't want to. But I'm going to tell you my story real quick. And then right here, you click this button and it's going to take you to the lady who created the programs. Does everybody see that? This is Michelle O'Neill. She's the creator of and founder of the digital business, right? She founded these programs. So you're going to watch this video, guys. When you see it, you're going to click that. And you're going to listen to what she's saying. She's going to go over the 5 programs for you in detail and tell you how much they are. I already went over that today, guys. But you can hear it again here. And then you click this. I'm ready to unlock 10 income streams. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Happy Thursday. And it's going to say this, look, a beginner-friendly program. This is everything I told you about. You got the training, the tools. You have a community that's going to support you here. You're not in it by yourself. You're going to learn to grow multiple streams of income from your phone online, guys. Look, It's a global business. You're going to get reoccurring income streams. You're learning to monetize on social media. You're getting to learn about email marketing and affiliate marketing. You're going to start creating your own digital products when you get comfortable. I'm getting ready to do that. I'm going to do an ebook, guys. I've already started it. I can't wait. I got to take my time with it, though. And you're going to get certified, look, in digital marketing right here. And then you can come down here and you can look at other people's testimonials. The stay-at-home mom who's a six-figure earner on the online space, a blue-collar dad, Logan, who makes $3,000 to $4,000 a week outside of his job. You're going to hear all kinds of stuff in here. And I'm going to show you our community in a minute. I just want you to look at this website. It's beautifully laid out. You're going to get the same website. You can change your face and put your face here, Mercy. Marty, you can change your face and put your face here, Marty. Janie, you can put your face there too. All of you guys can when you get started, okay? Look, all kinds of good stuff. I'm going to show you where to get the programs though. So again, she's going to be here again for you. If you get confused, you just watch the video again, and then you're going to come down here. As you can see, this $1,400 program is my best seller. It's telling you what you're getting in the program. I kind of went over there earlier today when you guys got on here. It's telling you everything you're getting. There's the $900. Let me move this. The $900 program. You guys got to take this back and look at it for yourself. You can go down here, and here's the other 3 programs. Okay, they're all here for you. You just got to decide which one you want to go for. That's pretty much it. So let me show you where to get the payment plans if you want to try that. I did that, guys. I did that on a payment plan. Okay, look. Here's the order form, just like anything else. It's digital, and you read this stuff over here. It tells you everything you're paying, right? And my face is here, my website's here, okay? So if you want a payment plan, and let's say you need one, you don't have enough to pay it all outright. A payment plan splits the payments for you to get started. Sometimes you can get approved for $0 down out of pocket right now. That happened to me, okay? So right here, down here, this purple button, you'll click that, and that's going to take you to right here. I have Klarna. I have Afterpay. You see this? This is how you guys can try to get started if you don't want to have the income to start right away. Many people are doing it like this. This is how I had to do it, okay? But look, this is where it gets good in my opinion. So I know I don't know all of these off the top of my head, so I got to tell you, I wrote it down, okay? So for the $1,400 program, you're going to see what you get approved for. So usually with Afterpay, it'll tell you right on the top whatever it is, okay? But for this one, for a $1,400 program, it'll be 4 interest-free payments of $350, or they may let you spread it out over 12 months to make it smaller. The $900 program would be 4 interest-free payments of $225. The $600 program would be 4 interest-free payments of $150 over 4 months. The $300 program would be 4 interest-free payments of $75. Guys, these are all on my page. You can just go back. I just wrote them down because I can't always remember them. If you go back, look, let me show you. And let's say you want to go down to the smaller programs. Look, this one right here for the Afterpay and Klarna is $75. It'll tell you when you click on it. It says it right here, $75. And then the $100 program is $25 on installment plan, guys. So all of these are different options based on what you want to do. You can come in small and work your way up. You can always upgrade at any time. Okay, so now we got those out of the way. The next step I want to show you is the community. I got so many tabs open. 1 second. All right, here is your community, guys. When you get started, I welcome you in. We have a community of 60,000 members. You're going to be in here and you're going to engage, and you're going to go here. I'll actually tell you, come in here and you're going to introduce yourself right here. Okay. This is where you're going to stay the majority of the day. You're going to be able to download this app on your phone. It's called the SKOOL app. School. This is your education. This is part of it. You stay in here because this is where all the announcements from the mentors in here. All of them in here. Whenever we have a webinar every week. Matter of fact, tonight, look, we got a special Zoom call tonight at 6 p.m. It's on repurpose.io, which is probably over your heads right now, but it's the automation we use to post all over these social media platforms. I already have it. It helps to save so much time, I tell you. So they're going to do a training on that, and you get a discount when you get that system, right? So that's one part of it. Next, the win section. Okay, I'm going to show you the wins. This is where people get sales, or maybe they've gone live for the first time, or they're just excited to be here, and they're going to come in here and they're like, oh, finally, this person said going live progress. They're talking about how it's been going live. They've been doing like 20 to 30 minutes. You know, they were nervous. We all get nervous. You got to do stuff scared, guys. If you don't get out your comfort zone, you never grow. This person got their first sale. And this was just posted 7 hours ago. Look, Jippy, I made my first sale. I'm so grateful. I thank God for this blessing. Someone here said they got their first lead. 6 days, they got their first lead. What is a lead, guys? Let me show you what a lead is. It's this. Leads are when people put their email into your system. Leads into the system. Then that leads to sales. People buy. When they come in, they look at the programs and they start buying from you, guys. That's what this means. So she got her first lead, meaning whatever she said in her video, it's resonating. And someone said, oh, I want the blueprint, or yeah, I'm ready to go. That's what that means. So that's what we're going to get you to get, because without leads, you don't get money. That's how it works. The bigger your lead list grows, which you'll learn in here, it's email list, the more you make. Okay. Now, let's keep going down here. Somebody just said, Miss Shirley got a $600 sale last evening. She said, ta-da, didn't go off and jumps. She said, ta-da, didn't go off and jump scare me. The sale was sitting there. Sometimes that happens too. I've gotten a sale and didn't even realize it sometimes. But she just got a $600 sale. I got to go back and we congratulate people in here, right? Like I'll do that right now in front of you guys. We do this. We come down here and we say, congrats. We cheer each other on. We're an amazing community. You understand that without a community, you're going to struggle. That's why people say, well, I can learn this for free. Go ahead. Go Google it. Go try to do it on your own. We'll see how far you get. You need mentorship. You need a community that's going to back you up, support you, cheer you on for your successes. Okay? So this is what it's like over here. Look, somebody made $100 while they were at their work, at their job. Look at this. They got a $100 sale while they're at their job in a meeting. I just want to show you how this works. We've got people still working jobs, but they want to get out of their jobs, or maybe they love their job. They just need extra income. This person said $1,200 just over the weekend as a housewife. Okay. Another $100 sale here. Hold on. Back and ready to roll. Let's see. Let me see. Let me keep going get down this. We got like 30 some thousand things here. Guys, look, I just posted this. $1,400 sale came in the morning. That was the one I was telling you guys about. And I welcomed the lady into the community, and she's excited to be here. And this is what it looks like when it comes into, when you get a sale that pops up like that, you're going to get a notification on your phone. And then I always screenshot it to show people what it looks like. Now, in my chat right now, if you were to get one of these today, tomorrow, whenever, like, what would be the first thing you would do? I want to know. I want transparency right now. Let me know. My makeup is running like crazy right now. Wow. I'm looking a hot mess. Anybody? What could you do? What would you do with 1,400 if that came onto your bank, showed right on your thing? And this literally, you can transfer this to your bank account whenever you're ready. Angela says that's cool. Yeah. But what could you do with that, Angela? How would that help you if you want to be transparent? Anybody? So I know the first time I got my $900 sale, guys, I scared my husband. I jumped out the bed because I never thought something like this could work for me. That's what I felt inside. And then, yeah, Angela, bills, right? It can help with bills. Some people's, I don't know whose rent is that low, but God bless you. But this helps me with my rent, my bills. I'm paying down debt, but I'm doing this from my home. I don't got to get another job, guys. This is what I'm trying to pushed to you. I didn't get into this to be rich. I just needed some breathing room. I needed something that was going to literally help me get out of debt. A job wasn't doing that. So this is what I'm showing you. This is what is possible for you. But you got to learn the skill. And then when you come in at these high levels, when you keep on plugging into the training, right, Marty? Bills. A lot of us have bills, right? I'm still paying off my credit card debt. I'm doing this slowly but surely, but I love that I have this. This is helping me, guys, okay? $100 sale. Look, guys, it goes on and on. $100, 100. Let me tell you guys something, because I want to tell you this too. Hold on one second. People making $300 while at the car wash, guys. $900 while watching baseball. Like, this is what happens with this program. This is how it happens because of that automation I told you guys about. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, yes, I know what I was going to say. Now, this is the community. You're going to be plugged into there. And also, let me just give you this little, let me show you my face, because I think I'm going to end this live shortly now, because I showed you guys a lot today, a lot to think about for you guys, a lot to go home and think about, right? Nobody makes rush decisions. I get it. Maybe you got to talk with your partner. Maybe you're ready to go now. We're all in different levels in our minds. But let me just leave you with this thought real quick too. Oh, I'm going to be, for anybody who is an action taker, right? There's all these levels. You can come in at whatever one you want to come in at. But I'm offering something where anybody who comes in at the $1,400 program level between now and the 22nd, between now and the 22nd, I'm going to have you get extra coaching from my coach. I have an extra coach. I pay him monthly. He's already accumulated 720K just reselling these programs over and over again. And he's giving me the skills. With his coaching, I've been able to make my story. That's why I get more sales. He's made me level up in my business. He's extra, but you're going to get him for free. Okay. If you decide to come in at the $1,400 program level, you're going to get access to his coaching. You're going to get a one-on-one Zoom with him. And by the way, that information's in the email. If you guys didn't get the blueprint, at the bottom of the blueprint, there's the information for it. Okay. I'm also going to pay your one-time website fee for you. Your one-time website fee, $69. So you're going to get all that extra coaching along with this coaching in here. And I'm going to pay your one-time website fee. All right. So I'm giving you guys, if you're on my live now, right now, if you're on my live, if that's something you want to take advantage of, you feel really good about it, you're feeling like I really want to go, then you're going to have to DM me or email me back from the blueprint and say, Manuela, you're paying my website fee. You're going to say, Manuela, I'm paying your website fee. I'm going to take the first 2 people who say that today on my live. I want to help you guys out. And I know that coaching, that extra coaching is going to help you. He's a brilliant guy. And he's in this community. He's been in there 2.5 years. I've been in here 2 years. Let me show you his community real quick. Look. So you see how I got that sale? And he said this, Manuel, $1,400 sale. Congratulations to Manuela on bringing in a bundle pack customer. This is his community. So it's separate from the other community, but he's already got 1.6 thousand members in here. And this is where you're going to be able to plug in and get his extra training. I kid you not. Look, his classroom. Every Saturday we get on this call that's for exclusive members, where we jump on this Saturday call and he's training us on a topic. He could be auditing our content for us right there inside this live Zoom on Saturday. He audits our content. He helps us out, guys. This is stuff that I pay for every month. You get access to his whole community. Look, there's all kinds of what do you call it? Hooks, scripts, different things in here. But my main thing that I love, what he's giving, is this inner circle. Also, you guys, I was telling you about the story. Our stories are what sells. A story is what sells. When you're at a reunion or you're at a party, you see the most people going around someone telling a story. So that's why we always teach you your story is valuable. Without your story, nobody knows what you're talking about. They're not going to buy from you if they can't relate to what you're talking about. You can have the best product, and this works for any product, guys, by the way. I like to explain to people like this. When you have, oops, hold on, flip the camera. Are we back yet? Hold on. Oh, goodness. I like to explain people like this, okay? We're on here as a content creator is when we're trying to promote these 5 digital programs without selling to people, we're sharing our stories. We're being vulnerable. We have a problem. Each of you came to me on my live today and you kind of gave me a little bit of what you're going through. And so when you can be vulnerable with people, that's the thing. Some people don't want to do that. They're ashamed. That's how millionaires are millionaires. You have to be able to share a struggle point. Maybe you're broke. Maybe you lost your job. You didn't know what was going to come next. That's your struggle point. That's what my struggle point was. I didn't have anybody helping me to get out of brokenness. I'm sitting here dwelling in it. I needed to find another way. So insert solution. I found that lady scrolling on social media. She had the solution, which was this digital education that taught me how to go from broke to making 4-figure days with my phone. That was my solution because I needed to find a way to bring income in. I couldn't leave my house. There's no way for me to do anything. No one was hiring me anyways. That's the solution. So as you can understand, this works with any product. I've had a few customers come into this. They already have a business, but they're struggling. They don't know how to really get it out in front of people. So we tell them if you have a story, whether people need to lose weight, whatever it is, you got the health and wellness shake. How was it help? How did it help you? Were you like obese and now you found this product that saved you from making you lose weight? That's the same concept. That's the solution. Our hair gets tangly. What's the solution? A brush. Eyes be hurting when you're in the sunlight in your car, when you're out at the beach. Insert solution. Sunglasses. Are you guys feeling me? Are you understanding what I'm putting down? Can you tell me in the chat if I'm confusing you? Yes or yes, please. I want you to understand what this is all about. And by the way, that blueprint's going to go over all of this. Everybody know what I'm saying, guys, right? Everybody on social media, don't care. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has a problem. Some people just don't want to tell you. Marty understands. Angela understands. Okay, great. I just want you to get it. This is how we make bank here. But we got to be vulnerable. You got to learn to tell your story real short, briefly. Some people always will say, well, I don't got a story. Yes, you do. Because what drove you to buy this program? That's your story. What drove you to buy this program? It can't just be, well, I needed more money. Yeah, we all need that. Like, you can go to your job and you can get more money. You could possibly ask for more. But, like, what do you need to do with the money? Do you need to save for retirement? Do you need to put groceries in your fridge? Do you need to do this? You get what I'm saying? So it's got to be more than just the money. Like, what do you want to do with it? Like, I got to build a legacy. I want to leave things for my kids and my future grandkids. I want to retire my husband off his job. He's been working 2 jobs for years. I got so many whys. That's what you got to get down to the bottom of. So when you get on that one-on-one Zoom with Daryl, you're going to get that extra coaching. He's going to get on that Zoom with you and he's going to say, well, why did you buy this from Manuela? Why did you buy this? What about it? Like, what do you want to do? He's going to peel back the layers of the onion so that you can come out of there and you're going to have a script. And the script is going to be basically you speaking from your heart. And you might have to practice it a few times. But that's what the connection piece is. Our mentor in here always says, when you have the connection with someone, then the currency will follow. All the customers I brought in can relate to me. I don't need everybody on social media to buy this. I don't want to waste their time or their money if they don't care to change their life. Do you want to get out of a job? Are you sick of the jobs? Like, there's your problem. You want to get out of the job, you just don't know how to do it. Insert solution, this program. Thanks for all you do. Gotta clock in. All right, Marty, take it easy. Hope you got the blueprint. Go check your email if you haven't. Thanks for being on my live. Appreciate it. Is everybody good? Is everybody good? I'm going to ask this one last time and then I'm going to jump off my live. Everybody. So, does everybody got my email? Do you got my email? Does anybody still need it? If you do, put me one more time in the chat because I'm going to get off. I've had a long day today. I was at this graduation since 8 o'clock this morning. Put me, please, if if you still need it. Okay. If you're too shy to answer. Okay. You can go up here and you're going to hit my little face in the corner on the TikTok, or you can hit the contact me button, or you can go to this little orange envelope that's on the left side corner of your screen. That's how you get my free blueprint. That's how you can learn how to generate a full-time income with your phone, working just 2 hours a day. I've been doing this for 2 years. I don't need another job. There's always, listen to me, guys. There's two ways to make income. You're going to make it while you're on your feet, or you're going to make it while you're sleeping. I choose to make money when I'm sleeping. That's happened several times to me here. And I love that. You can't do that on a job. You get fired. Right? Seriously, you'll get fired if you did that at a job. So those are the ways to do it, guys. Warren Buffett, I love his quote. He said the same thing. You're either going to learn how to make money while you sleep, or you're going to work till the day you die. I ain't doing that. I got a lot of things to do before Jesus takes me out of here. See, my parents did that. God rest their soul. They were blue collar workers. I love my mom and dad, right? But they didn't have very good education either, but they just did the labor thing. But when they left this earth, they left nothing but debt. I don't want that for my family. That's called a generational curse. For those of you don't know that, that's what that is. I don't want to leave that to my kids. My kids see me making sales. They see me helping another person get out of their mess, setting them up, making sure they're good, getting on these calls. I love running my business. I don't got to have nobody looking over me. I don't got to chase nobody down. I don't got to beg a boss. Oh, can I leave early? I got to go see my kid at this. I can only imagine. My kid graduates high school. My last kid at home graduates next Tuesday. I would have had to ask permission to leave. We're adults here. Nobody should have to live their life like that. I'm trying to get through to you guys that there is better ways to make an income. You don't just need a job to do it. You got to learn to build your own business. This is an easy business. It's a done for you business. You don't got to go and get a brick and mortar business where it's going to go bankrupt. We're online. Online ain't going nowhere. All right, guys, that's it. I love it. I love the engagement. I appreciate you guys being here and being patient with me. I think we've been on here for over an hour, I think. I appreciate you guys, okay? One last call, one more time. If you didn't get my free blueprint, you want to learn how to make money from your phone, working 2 hours a day. Last call. You can hit this little face over here. You can hit the contact me button, or you can go to this little orange envelope on the left side of your screen. Okay, I got to get out of here. I got to bounce. My link is always up there, guys. So if you get off my live, you just go to the link, click it, enter your email and your name. Wait 5 minutes, then go check your spam, your junk, your promotion folder, and get it out of there. Because sometimes it ends up there. Okay. And I will be live again tomorrow. I'll be on time. I'll be here. I'll be online at 11 tomorrow. Right? Hold on a minute. Oy! My daughter has to go for rehearsals for high school. I don't know. I'll do what I can do, but I will always come live. I have to. I might be late though, okay? All right, guys. God bless you. Happy Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Take it easy. All right. Anybody else need the blueprint from me? I think I talked a lot today. Anybody? I see 2 people watching me. I don't know who's still on watching me. Let me know. Let me know if you need the blueprint. By the way, if you're watching this on the replay, comment hashtag replay down below, and I'm happy to get that over to you. It's also in my channel header. When you go to my channel header, my it says the 30K in 90 days blueprint. That's another way you can get it, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. God bless you.